So if you haven't already heard by now, a few days ago Joseph Staten announced that Halo Infinite's Forge and co-op modes would not be available at launch and would be released at a future date. This announcement has understandably split the Halo community because many people think 343 should just delay the entire game so that they can release it with the Forge and the co-op, while others think that delaying these modes is justified and they would rather play the game at the end of the year. If you ask me, I think delaying Forge and co-op is fine, but I can't see where people are coming from when they disagree. Personally, I just don't see the point in delaying a game when the main meat of it is complete and still has plenty of content. So obviously you have multiplayer and you have campaign, which is going to be open world. I do understand that Forge has been in the game since Halo 3 and co-op has been there since the very first game, Combat Evolved, but still, how many other games feature co-op in its campaign or a single player experience, as well as a level editor for its multiplayer experience? I can't really think of one, apart from Far Cry 5. There are still some that exist, but very few. And another thing that I don't like is the fact that people are saying that the fact that they're delaying this, despite the fact that they've been developing for 6 years, when it's only taken Bungie that long to develop the original Halo trilogy. And I think that's just really stupid, because you need to consider that this is an open world game and they are making, like, there's a lot of content in it. It's very detailed. Games do take longer to make nowadays, but also don't forget that Bungie nearly crunched themselves to death developing Halo 1 and 2. You don't want 343 to do that. And I think people are forgetting that the game's multiplayer component is going to be free to play. So if they only play Forge, it's not really any loss to them because they're not paying to play it. Anyone who enjoys the standard multiplayer can just play the standard multiplayer. Unless you're co-op, if you're going to play the campaign co-op, there's nothing stopping you from waiting for co-op to release, just getting the game done and playing the free multiplayer in the meantime, or going back to playing MCC. Anyone who's playing the game solo can just play the game solo and still be satisfied with their experience. Let's not forget the fact as well that most people will be playing the game via Game Pass, so it's less of a loss for even more people. I am as disappointed as the next guy. I would love the game to release with Forge and co-op, but still, I just don't think the co-op and Forge is big enough to warrant delaying the entire game. But that's just me. Let me know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree. If you disagree, I respect that. I just don't think it's worth it in the long run, delaying the entire game for just these two modes. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below.